Well, that's probably like one of my longer intros. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real. Hello, Bird Boy. Hello, Chuya. Sorry this waiting room came late. Like, I just made it right before the stream started, so oops. Next week, I'm not gonna be streaming every single day like I did this week. Frick. Oof. That was hard. I was streaming so much like this week that I was so tired. I just felt so tired. Never let me do that again. Well, how's everyone doing? Hello, Chuya. Hello, Bird Boy. Hi. Today we're having a Q&A session. Yes, that's right. You can have your questions. You can ask your questions to me, and I can just sit here and answer them. Or not. Who knows? Yeah. Yippee! So yes, if you have any questions, anything you want to know about, please put them up into the thing. I've never used the Q&A feature on YouTube, so we'll see how that works out, to be honest. Also, yippee! Chuya has 10 months. Jesus, 10 months since you've become a member. That's actually crazy! It's crazy. I can't believe it only be almost need like a full year since I've like unlocked those. I've been like streaming here for a year. Isn't that crazy? I feel like time's going by fast because I feel like I'm still like starting out in YouTube, but also at the same time I don't, because I know I've like done a lot since then. So yeah. What? Also, look at the meter. The meter is so like, look at it. That's all you. Q&A feature. Yeah. There's a little Q&A thingy. What's that? Well, I don't know. I've never tested it out. I don't know if it says ask a question for you or something. I don't know. On my side, it says end Q&A, but like you can ask any question and it'll like it'll put it on like a separate tab for me personally, so that like your question doesn't get lost and I can go through all of them. That's what that's for. You know, question and answer. You ask question, I answer it. Hello, Nami. How are you doing? How are you doing, Nami? Not seeing any special pops of questions. I don't know how it works personally, so I don't know. Let me try testing it on a different like account. Let me see how it works, because I really don't know how to use it. This is my first time ever like using it. Let's see. Doing amazing? Doing amazing. Well, that's good. How does this work actually? Let's see. Nothing? Is it like a thing only on like desktop YouTube? That'd be crazy if it was. I can't see anything either for the Q&A. Well, frick me, I guess. Let me check. I mean, I guess I can Google it. I guess I can Google. I'm not doing anything really. Q&A means question and answer, just so you know. I already know that. Everyone knows what a Q&A is. LMAO? That's not new info. That is a normal thing. But thank you, Navi, for telling me. In the meantime, you could just ask questions since the chat isn't like going. We're doing this ye old live stream chat. I mean, you could still. You could still just do it like that. I still want to try to use the feature. I mean, it is for the desktop. Okay, so anyone on desktop can ask the questions using desktop. But if you're on the shorts feed, then yeah. What's your favorite Persona game? My favorite Persona game is Persona 3. There it is. That is the most... First question, knocked out. Already so easy. I can see it now. Okay, cool. If you want to use the Q&A thingy, if you want to ask a question and put it in the Q&A like kind of bin, put it... that's only for desktop users. But people on the shorts feed, you can just type out your question. All right, so what made you decide to start streaming? How's it like in Suki Live? Okay, this is why I wanted the Q&A thing, because this is actually... All right, let's see. What made me start streaming? I got inspired by, like, I wanted to do, like, YouTube back when I was, like, in high school, but I couldn't because I didn't have a good, like, PC or anything. I had, like, nothing. Truthfully, there was no way. The PC I had was like from 2013 and it didn't really run and it couldn't even load YouTube videos or anything on its own. Like it was bad. It was bad. So I couldn't stream on it. I didn't have it. So I was just like, but I used to like, you know, just be like, what if I could? That'd be fun. Cause I used to watch Game Grumps and stuff. So in 2020, when the pandemic happened and the US government was just like, here's some stimulus checks, I used some of the stimulus check money and got like the PC that I use now. And I started out streaming just a little bit just to test it out. Hated face cam streaming, so I stopped that immediately. And then I got into the world of VTubers, found out what a VTuber was just like, oh, that's really cool. I want to do it. And yeah, got inspired by a VTuber and then just started. Easy. How's it like in Suki Live? Suki Live is fine. It's not like a corporation or anything, so it's not like, you know, whatever. Right now in Suki Live, we're going through like kind of like I don't know how to describe it. When I first joined Suki Live, there was a lot of hype, if that makes sense, because there was new people in the group. So we were constantly like chatting and VCs and stuff and always like hanging out and stuff until like a certain point where we just kind of just like mellowed out and everyone's just doing their own thing. And that's how it is. Me personally, since like people have left Suki Live and stuff, especially like one of the founders, I'm trying to make it so that like I'm trying to make it so that we have like stuff. So I actually have things on the works personally that I'm like putting together for Suki Live. I'm not going to say what they are because I want it to be a surprise, but just know lots of like cool projects are kind of coming out from me because I really want to do stuff in Suki Live and I want us to like, you know, show people more that we're cool, you know? I can't believe I'm missing Rado Street right now. I'm rushing home in me on mom's car. Zooty, no! But yeah. That's how it's like in Suki Live. Right now it's just chill. Everyone is just to themselves. A lot of us are introverts. And we just kind of like stick with our own. And I kind of feel like, for me personally, I don't stream at the same time as everyone else. Everyone else streams at such a certain time that they can hang out more than I can. Since I stream at this time slot, no one's around. People are either like asleep because of their time zone or like they're awake but they're working and they stream at night. You know? That's just how it is. But I do love Suki Live. It's let me like learn some more about me. It lets you like being part of like a group, because I'm gonna be so honest, I'm like kind of the type of person who like, even if I'm in like a group assignment, like I'll try to like work with others and stuff. I'll try, but I end up doing like a lot of the work and I kind of just prefer just doing it by myself. But having like others with me, it just feels like nice, you know? So yeah. Sure, there could be more done, but it's been nice. There you go. I caught up to the questions that I saw, which was like three questiones. All right. Okay, joke question. Are you a clown or the entire circus? I am the entire circus. I can't just be a clown by myself. Look good. I make the silly haha, you make the silly haha too, you know? Equivalent exchange. I sent a question. Did you? Oh, oh, cool. Nice. I see it. Cool, cool, cool. What made you choose a rat as your model? Were there any other choices you wanted to go with? Oh, that's a good question. Let's go. So, when I was first coming up with like a VTuber, I wanted to do kind of like a duo thing with a friend of mine, but my friend didn't really have like a PC or anything, and didn't get a PC for like till years later, by the way. But I thought it would be cute if like me and my best friend had like a little kind of duo channel, because like we love to banter and go off of each other, so I thought it was cute. So we were gonna do like I was supposed to be like this kind of like teal blue coded character, and like she was gonna be like this pink coded character, and it was gonna be really cute. And I made up little designs and stuff. But when I realized that that wasn't gonna happen really, I was just like, okay, since I'm gonna be the only one being like a little thing, plus my friend didn't get into VTubers till way later, since I'm just gonna like, you know, think about it. So I was looking at like the sketches and stuff, and like, you know, thinking hard. And I remembered, so in 2019 to 2020, I got super addicted to like Ratatouille. Like all of my friends knew me as like the person to send rat things to. My friends would send me like rat TikToks, rat like drawings, rat like just send me a bunch of rat stuff. I was just known for it. I started collecting a bunch of rat things because for some reason I was going through like a Ratatouille phase really badly, to where I was watching Ratatouille like 5 times in a day, like back to back. I don't know why. It's like now it's my comfort film. I watch it when I'm having a bad day. But they used to call me jokingly as the Rat King. They would call me the Rat King, okay? That was my name. It was even my Twitter like name on my like old Twitter and stuff, just the Rat King, because that's what my friends knew me as. So when I was coming up with a design, I was just like, what if I made the Rat King real? So I actually put up like a design and kind of concept for like what a Rat King VTuber would look like. And that's how I became a rat. Oh, so I said this to a friend the other day, but you notice how I have like a cross and like a star earring? Those are actually from like the designs of like the first thing that I was doing, where I was just like a normal like human character, just like stylized. I had the earring and I had the 2 earrings on, so it transferred over to the Rat King. So I didn't have the space lore till like later. I just knew I was a Rat King, but I added on to the lore solely based off because I have the star earring, which carried over from the previous thing. And that is your answer for that. It's just so me. Okay with doing group work, but was okay with doing the lion's share of the work. Yeah. I wonder if I have like it'd be cool if I had like old sketches and stuff I could show. But I think most of my stuff was over like was drawn on like pencil and paper when I was like coming up with things, so I don't know. I could try to like dig for it though. Try to dig for concepts. I don't think I have any, truthfully though. I have like 2.0 concepts that'll never see the light of day, unless you guys want to see like 2.0 concepts. Oh shoot, I found one concept. You can see how this was slowly coming together into the like what the Rat King is now. But I was gonna be like a basic human. Wow, the more you know. Private days. So cool, yeah. Now I want to show like 2.0 doodles, like little design ideas that I had for like if a Shezzy was ever like 2.0. Do you guys want to see it? The only people that I'll be able to see are the people who come back to this VOD or the people who are here, which is kind of cool coded. I'm back from the bathroom and I got flashback by Fearless Ash. What inspired you to make the stars lore? Literally the earring. I looked at the earring on my design and was just like, star. Because originally how my lore was, let's see, earless. That's just like a human, a Shezzy. That's just a human, I was supposed to be human back in the day. Because my lore changed a lot. So my lore was that like, I was just like born, originally a Shezzy was kind of like born in like a sewer and was like alone. And one day for the first time, they went up and saw the surface, which was like really beautiful, you know, like a really beautiful like world. And they decided to make like a little rat kingdom, like a rat society, so that they didn't want, so that they weren't alone. So in the sewers, there was the kingdom, you know, the rat king thing. And I was going to do a thing where like, the kingdom is in the sewer system that's connected to all of the VTuber world. So like you could like go between like different places and like we're all connected in this like virtual kind of world. So like that's how I'm like collabing with these other people because I'm visiting them in different like places. It's really cool. Back in the day I had like a whole like one of my like loading transitions was like this kind of like boat yacht that would take people like between like places. And then I wanted to do like a stretch goal thing, kind of like every time like we did like a goal, like either whether it be like followers or something, you like unlock a new part of the kingdom to be built. Because I wanted to make like streams interactive back in the day, so I was gonna have it so that like we were gonna have like a school setting, or we were gonna have like a new like thing come up, like, you know, if we like reach certain goals and we make a kingdom together, like we're building the kingdom. And then I was lazy and threw that away. But it was we were gonna have like a cool like kingdom kind of building kind of thing. Hello, Onion. Hi. But I'm glad with how like the thing came out. Truthfully, I don't remember when or how I like came up with the star thing. Like, I truthfully don't remember because that was like a few years ago. But yeah. But it's nice, you know, it's nice. Ratatouille moment. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Here are some designs for like 2.0 that I'll show because they're not gonna happen real. So did Stella always want to stream with you, or did you have to convince her? I convinced her. She didn't always want to stream, like, at all. All right, here is another rat concept. This is kind of like a spacesuit. Like, if there was ever a point that I would go to space, this is what I would wear if I went back up there. Another doodle of a 2.0. You can see how the hair kind of changed. Not really that much, but I did want like a long side to the hair. But I want more of like a princely outfit, if that makes sense, and have the shorts that I want. Little cape and stuff. You know, just little stuff. A little beret, because I like berets. They're kind of cute. But these were little doodles I was coming up with. Ask Ash burning questions? But Ash, I only have cool questions. Ask any kind of question you want. But yeah, I just convinced Stella to start streaming. Originally, Stella wasn't going to stream like often at all. But originally, I just wanted Stella to like be a part of the channel at the very least, which is why there's some cover songs that have like Stella's image. Will she stream again? She streamed yesterday. She streams weekly now, Metallic. This week, I can only have her stream one because like once this week because freaking I had like a packed week this week and full of like different things that I was doing, so she can only stream once. But yeah, now she's starting a series. She's starting Ace Attorney. You weren't here for that. She started an Ace Attorney series. But yeah, she's gonna be a staple now. Like, you're gonna see Stella way more. Yeah. But originally, what I wanted to do was just have Stella, like, do music stuff, which is why she has some covers and stuff that are mostly her. Like, that's her stuff. That's her singing. She more likes like romantic songs, like K-poppy songs. She does like K-pop covers more, while I do more like anime Vocaloid, whatever. But yeah, she did. Wow. Yeah, she did stream, which, by the way, you should totally check out the stream because she worked really hard on it. There's like different settings, different transitions. She can zoom in. She has like different buttons. There's whole like different scenes and stuff. So it's not only just visual novel game. Like, there's like sprites of her and stuff. Like, you should definitely check it out. She's gonna be adding more to it, but she's trying to stream in a different way than I do and experiment a lot. And who knows, maybe she'll have like redeems and stuff in the future. Wink wink, just saying. Aren't they the same? No. The zoom in function was intense. It was cool. She added like a thing where like there's like a little sound in the game where it's just like a bling. That's like a little thing, so every time she zooms in, it plays that like it does in the game, and it's really cool. But yeah, that was incredible. Thank you. I'm so proud of her. She put a lot of work into it, and she's putting more work into it, but she wants to like make it more interactive, especially with that series. Hi Dai, how are you doing? How are you doing, Dai? Hi. Ooh, Dai said, a question. Dear Rat King, how do I prevent my rat army from getting their tails stuck together, forming a rat king? Or do I keep them alive long enough to attack my enemies? That is a really good question. Well, I would have to say that you should not prevent them from becoming rat kings. You should invest in it. You should invest in it. You never know when you're gonna need a rat king in your life. And how do I keep them alive long enough to attack my enemies? You have to give them like a motive. I feel like you don't just send people out to war if there's no motive behind it. So you need to give them an incentive, or at least like an ultimatum or something. There you go. EP. Your EP? I'm really tired this week. Have you played Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, I actually finished it on this channel. If you ever want to check it out, check out my VODs. I have everything separated in playlists of like series. So there's the Legend of Zelda series. But yeah, I have like everything separated. But yeah, we finished Tears of the Kingdom and we're playing Wind Waker right now. Let's see, have you played School Days? I don't know what that is, so no. So I apologize if this has been asked, but where do you see Ash and Stella in 5 years? I think I heard you are working on Suki Live stuff. Where do you see Suki Live in 5 years? I'm so real, I don't know where I see Suki Live in 5 years. I'm gonna be so real with that. At the current moment, there's a lot of like behind the scenes stuff happening with like Suki Live, so I can't really give like a thing, especially since I'm just like a person that's part of it, and I really shouldn't be the one that's trying to do like stuff and be in charge of it. It's very closed, cursed VN. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know where I see Suki Live in 5 years at all. And then where do I see Ash and Stella in 5 years? Well, preferably, I hope that I don't die, considering that I'm a rat, and rats only live for 4 years. So like if so look, yo, we're on the 3-year mark, If I die randomly, you know what happened. I died because I was rat. It was short-lived. But in seriousness, I'm not sure. Probably just still doing the same thing. I want to keep doing content for as long as I can because I really do love doing content creation. The rat, it's been 6 years. What do you mean it's been 6 years? What does that even mean? I started streaming 3 years ago. Anime is infamous as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Of course, no dethroning here. Wink. Yeah, don't dethrone the king. Wink, wink, wink. Please, no die rat. Why are you choking? Why are you choking? Why are you choking? But yeah, I don't know. At the moment, 5 years from now, how old would I be? Frick. God dang, send me to the retirement home. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But yeah, I think I would be still doing the same stuff that I'm doing right now. But probably I would have more experience and have like the technology 5 years from now would probably be better. And I'd probably not be in the place that I am right now. So that would mean I would have a lot more freedom to do more things and more ideas. So that's ideally what would probably be happening in 5 years from now. Hi, Zabi. Wouldn't Ash be 6,879 years old in 5 years? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna die. Which part of me dies first? The rat part or the star part? Do I get rat qualities of only living for so long, or do I keep the stars things? Do I explode when I become a star? I know that's a Mario Galaxy thing, but I kind of like that concept, so, and I don't know personally. I've never exploded once in my life. So who's to say what'll happen along the line from now? Who's to say? Hey, hey, hey. Stars live quite long. That's true. You guys don't truthfully know how old I am, though I say what my human age, quotation marks, is. You guys truthfully don't know. ASMR slurp. I know I didn't try, and I hope you didn't hear anything actually. That's where my brain is at the moment, and that's how it's gonna be. You're 2 billion years old? Teehee, you never know. You never know. Let's just say that I'm just very hip with the times. What could I say? Let's see, let me check the little questions. If any other questions have looped up. No? Okay, cool. Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. We all know that you're like 50. What does unk mean? What does unk mean? UNC? That's not uncle. Oh, you're hip with the times? Name every meme. Dicks out for Harambe. The Robbie Rotten meme. If there was a rat queen, could you, wait, if there was a rat queen, could you on a train? What does that mean? Unk is uncle, yes. Directed at someone older. Oh. Da, 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 da. Like, okay, besides streaming video games, do you have any plans for other stream concepts? Like maybe tutorials on how to change a tire? Do you need that? I think there's somebody else that can do that. Do you need to learn how to change a tire? Is that what you asked? Also, Onion, I'm gonna need you to like phrase that in a way that makes sense in my brain because I don't know what that means. So rephrase your question, please. Tutorial on how to shower? Aw, frick, y'all are cucked. You think I shower? I live in the sewer. I'm just kidding. All right. Do you have plans for other stream concepts? I do want to do other sorts of streams. I definitely want to do more hand cams. I don't do them often just because I have a jank like webcam. And also not the space for it. But like, I'll try to do more. If I could do other kinds of stream concepts, I would. I'm just kind of limited to like the little square of space in my room with like my PC and stuff. I am like just in here. But I would like to do other things. I might like kind of reach out more and do like other stream concepts. We'll see. I have to be creative enough. Right now I'm in like a comfortable stage, especially since I'm doing a bunch of like different series at once. So since I'm comfortable at the moment, I'm just gonna keep it until I'm just like, I need to evolve, time to get good, and then like I go on a different tangent. What kind of games are you interested in? Shooters, puzzle, tower defense? I'm interested in killing people. So shooters, but like it has to be specific. I don't play any kind of shooters. Like I don't play Apex. I don't like Valorant at all. I hate the way it plays. But I play lots of Splatoon, and I do like Fortnite, so that says something. I like Nintendo games usually. I'm not too picky with my games. Aside from like, I don't know. There's just like certain like games that I just don't play, but like I kind of like just like, I guess casual games to a fault, and then indie games. Freaking, I was about to open Bejeweled 3. Oh my gosh, I installed Bejeweled 3 and I've been playing Bejeweled 3 in my free time just a little bit. That's the kind of games I wanna join the hand cam gang. I'll probably do it. I want to do a hand cam of me showing you guys the most expensive, like all of the merch from a fandom that I used to be in very heavily in, and I want to try to calculate how much money I spent freaking on that merch, because I have so much of it and I'm not into it anymore really, but I have so much of it and I want to try to like just show it off and like try to calculate it, because I'm like, what the frick, no more moves, no. What's the status on the P.O. box? I want to send you Pokemon cards and other random card packs. I haven't thought about doing the P.O. box still. I don't know. I still just don't see a use for it yet until like I have like more people asking aside from Zooty. Because I'd be so real. If I had like a constant like community, maybe I'll think about doing a P.O. box. Maybe. Curious what the fandom is? Look up Osamatsu-san. That's the fandom that I was super into. Show us the card packs? Brother. P.O. boxes are expensive? Yeah. That's also another factor. And I don't really like... I don't really have the money to just have a P.O. box, but I do have the money to go on a trip next month. But that's a different story. That's me saving along the way. How smart do you think you are? I'm not sure. Wait, hold on. Was there another? I apologize for the last question. I asked, my brain was scattered. You're a murderer, Ash. You wanted to kill Pokemon. No, 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 no. Wink. See, base Valorant hater. I knew Ash and I had the same opinions. LMAO. I would have a P.O. box if they were still like $3 a month for the smallest box. Look, $3 a month? Great. I don't know how much it is now, and I don't want to know. In the last... Really? Why are they expensive now? What the frick? Anyway, how smart do you think you are? In the past, I had a 3.8 GBA. GBA? Is it grade point average? GPA. I don't know why I said GBA. Freaking Game Boy Advance! I had a 3.8 Game Boy Advance! Anyway. Oh shoot, I'm not streaming on the Wi-Fi that I'm supposed to be using. Chotto mate, hold on. Wait a second. I didn't turn on my like Wi-Fi. Ooh. If stream gets like weird, that's on me. Hold on, I forgot to turn it on. Oof. I knew I forgot something when I walked into the room. LMAO. Whipped Rat's data plan. I know. Alright, I'll let it like start up for a second. That's alright. I'll fix it. You for gore. Okay, so like the place that I put the Wi-Fi extender is the place that like the light switches, because that's the only place available. So sometimes I keep it on and I just like manually turn on and off the light switch, like the lights in my room, or sometimes I just turn it off if I don't need it for the rest of the night, you know? So if I forgot, I'll forget, you know? The Wi-Fi extender. I have a Wi-Fi extender in my room because my room is the dead zone, and it fixed my streams when I got the Wi-Fi extender. But if I forget, like today's the first day I forgot about like turning it on, then like the stream will go back to like getting fuzzy or whatever randomly. Oh yeah, I used to be pretty smart. I was a really good kid. I don't think I'm smart anymore. I'm gonna be so real. I think that my brain cells just kind of diluted themselves, and that's why I'm like a streamer now. I know I'm smarter than the average person, but like not really that smart, you know? I was never smart, sadly. Frig, what the heck? Vegas! Also, stream might reboot itself just because it's changing to the like thing. Oopsie. I was always smooth brain. I know I'm pretty smart, but at the same time, seems like we're all dumb. We're all a dumb community. You guys aren't dumb, but you are little rats. So take that with what you will. Please. One day I'll have the peel box, but again, I need to see a worth in it, like a worth and reason. I like to believe I'm really intelligent. Thank you very much. Believe with all your heart and fly with dragons and land apart. B&O Skyliners leaving each day. We'll pick up the list while you're away. If you do a model redesign, would you be against wearing a hat? Actually, no. I did show this kind of earlier, but this was a concept, kind of like if I was doing a 2.0, I'll show this because it's not gonna happen. But here's like a little princely outfit. If you see right there, that's a little beret covering one of the ears. So yes, I would wear a hat. I would. Let me see. There's another concept for like a thing that I know that's not gonna happen. Let me look for it. Ooh, I don't remember how this looks. Let me... shows all the concepts. I have to... Here's another concept that's not gonna happen at all. And kind of will look very grainy on the screen, so my apologies. That's just random stuff I was working on. I doodle ideas from time to time, but I'm only showing the ones that I know won't happen. It has that like coat that all of like the VTubers wear, where it's off the shoulder. I'm not gonna do it anymore because like too many people have it, but you know. Oh, I just checked the PO box prices are back to sane prices. It'd be worth to do your own merch and use PO as the return address. Yes, that's also a reason why I was thinking about doing it. I used to be a merch artist back in the day. So like, if I ever wanted to do merch, but like, because I was a merch artist, there's a reason why I haven't done like merch myself yet. There's not like enough of like a demographic or market for it yet where where like when I like make the stuff, I'm just gonna have a surplus of like inventory left over. I have to like be very certain that there's gonna be people who buy it. But because like I don't have those sort of people yet, it's not gonna happen for a long while. It says you draw a new ducky for me. Get out of here! I'm not gonna draw you as I can't draw you a ducky. Convenient ear-holding hat. That's true. 2.0 is just without your coat. No, I have shorts on. And I have like a different hairstyle with like colors in it and stuff. That's not the same. You telling me this is the same? No. And then like I have a vest that you can't see. Like, ooh. 2.0 doesn't have to look like completely different from the original. Let's be real here. It could just be like a fix, like an add-on, a kind of like, you know, it could just be like changing what clothes you'll wear. That could be a 2.0. Let me see another one. Here's one kind of from recently. So this is like a whole new take on the Rat King. This one I'm calling it Rat Racer, where I'm still like a king, but I race because I was super into like a Cars moment. You guys know how much I love cars. So like I'd be like a car drive, like I'd be like a car driver, like a little rat car driver, and my theme would be like being a thing. But yeah, this is underneath the coat and stuff, the gear, stuff like that. Weebie! Nice! But this was like a concept for like a 2.0 that I was thinking about. Rat Racer Ashezi. Oh, Ashezi, the Rat King. Alright, I have a super long joke of a hypothetical question. Too long for chat, so I'll go with something simple. Would you rather fight an orangutan each year with a sword, or chicken you eat is always dry? What? I guess chicken I eat will dry. I'll take that. I love to do a plushie of poo, but yeah, you kind of need to know you're big. You need to know you're big enough to make non-print on demand merch work. Yeah. Which I'm not there yet, and that's fine. I'm not like trying. But it's also just kind of cool that I already know how to like do the merch stuff because I have the experience in it from like before I started streaming. I ate some Chinese pizza. It tastes like the Italian Dunkers in Italy, which I live in Minnesota. Good job. I don't know what that means, but good job. Love that for you. Does Ash have sword skills? No. I've never held a sword in my life. Why would I? Anyway. Oh, I thought you were into Speed Racer. No. I did that because I'm into Cars. Look, the movie series Cars with Lightning McQueen, ka-chow. And I love Mario Kart. And I love racing games, actually. Like, I do love racing. I've only played Mario Kart really, and I guess like Garfield Kart a couple more times than one should, but Kachiga. You should make some print-on-demand stuff with Fourth Wall. You don't lose anything if nobody buys it. That's true, but I still just don't want to have merch until like a certain point. I'm not at that point yet. It's too early for me. So I'm not going to be making merch anytime soon. Because when I make merch, I want it to be like specific. I have like a whole idea. I don't want just like mug shirt or whatever. That's not what I want. I have like a kind of like vision ish where I want it to be like a bundled kind of set thingy. I want like a bundled set of like very specific to like my community, like jokes and stuff, so that like the fans are actually buying it. And that you can buy separately, of course, but there would be like a bundle of it. But yeah, I want it to be like very like me catered. A bundle of a figure in a jar. That's for you.
Di, that's you coded. You know that I'm seiso here. I'm the most seiso person ever. Haven't you heard me? I say frick instead of...
Let's see. Seiso's brother seiso? Yeah. Did you think I was unseiso? What the frick? What the frick? Oh, you do commissions? Do you sell your art anywhere? I used to. I used to have like, I used to have an Etsy and stuff back in the day. But this was like when I was younger. Like, I was making merch at like 18, 19. So that was like that was like over 5 years ago. But I would make stuff like I have a lot of inventory left over. Gee, I wonder why. It's like I learned a lesson and I have a bunch of surplus of stuff. That's crazy. But I have a bunch of like prints. I have prints over here that's by my stuff. I have stickers and stuff. I have a bunch of acrylic charms from different fandoms like Fire Emblem and like I'm trying to remember because I knew I made a lot of Fire Emblem in 2019. Hearing Ash talk about being sensible and managing their money so that everything works out is like the Waluigi to Ash when they say a casino in a video game. That's different. That's not real money. I've never set foot in a real life casino yet at all. This is real. I've never set foot in a casino real. But in a video game? Frick, sign me up. That's some virtual currency. That's not real. That's not real. Of course I'm gonna bet it all. What do you mean? Cars. Oh, Herbie Fully Loaded with Lindsay Lohan. I've never seen that movie. I've gone to a casino once, and it was when I was 33, and just to use the bathroom. See? We're all living. We're all living. I don't know. Stella said you're more wackier than a wacky inflatable wacky tube man. What does that even mean? Add to the wiki. What the frick? I'm wacky, but that doesn't mean I'm not seiso. I'm actually like very like because I don't really do like not safe for work stuff or like jokes and stuff like that. It's like I don't know. It's not something I do.
Makes me uncomfortable.
That's why, like, it seems like I'm family friendly. I know I'm not. I have my simp moments, but, like... Actually, you all say so, Your Majesty. Thank you. Ash is working on a deal with Nickelodeon, so they can't cuss. What the frick? Yeah. I said this recently. Some people recently realized that I don't actually curse. And they're just like, wait, really? Like, they talk to me all the time, but they just now realized I don't curse, really. That's why you're on YouTube. Stuff leaves more PG-13 here. That's very true. But they were just like, what? You don't, like, what happens when, like, you're mad at something? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just frustrated over it. I'll say, like, what the frick? Or I'll just, like, sigh. Or, like, you know, I don't know. I don't really get mad. So, like, I don't know. I'll get like annoyed by somebody, but I won't get mad at someone.
My whole family doesn't curse. It was something I was raised with where we don't curse.
So it's like not natural to me. I'm around a bunch of people who do curse though. So that's why I'm just like, I don't care if like you do it. It's just something I just don't do. It's very rare if I ever do it. It's not like I'm saying like, oh no, the naughty word, like, you know, but I'm just like, it's just not natural for me to say it. It's just not natural. It feels like weird coming out of my mouth and I don't like it. I say outlandish swears. I blasphemy all the time, saying stuff like, I say, governor, and well, I never. So Zooty is British coded. You heard it here. You heard it first here, folks. It's time. I don't know. I was gonna try to think of something to say, like, banish him! But, like, I couldn't think of anything fast enough. I'm be so real. I couldn't think of anything fast enough. Ooh, okay. If there was a certain anime series you could get the chance to remake or watch... You could get the chance to remake or watch over and over again, what would it be? So I already watch anime series over and over again. Like, I have one anime that comes to mind that I've watched way more times than I should have is Ouran High School Host Club. That is something that I've watched many a time, too many times. And I'll go back to it. I actually went back to it recently to rewatch it. But certain anime series you could get the chance to remake probably would be that one. But let me think of an old anime that would be cool, like if they remade it, or at least like continued it on. I can't think of any. I'm trying to look around. Fruits Basket already got remade and it was beautiful and I love it. So I don't need that. I'm looking at like what does my room say about me? I see VTuber posters, okay? I see Prince Sidon posters, like 5 of them. Okay, I see Fire Emblem. I see those are the main things. So I got nothing. I'd say Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket already got remade though. And it was so good. I love how they remade it. They remade it and also like finished all of it. Cause the first iteration of it, which is the one I first started watching, it was like, it didn't really go with the manga and they like ended it like kind of like a weird way, but not really. And it was only 1 season. When they remade it in 2019, they got all of like they got like 3 seasons and it goes through the entire story and it's so great. Isn't that about some crazy girl stabbing some guy? No, that's not it at all. It's just like it's about a girl who accidentally starts living with this family that like has a curse on them, like a zodiac curse. And whenever these certain family members get like when the opposite sex like hugs them, they turn into like their animal. And it's only certain members in this huge family because they're like part of like the zodiac. So like, you know. But it gets like really deep. It gets super deep, like stupid wickedly deep and very emotional. And you're just like, oh my god, you know? And you start seeing like all of like these characters and like their lives like play out and like how they're like dealing with this curse and stuff. And it's just like, oh my goodness, you know? And this girl, this random like very nice girl who lost her mother and was just living in like a tent alone because she didn't want to bother her grandfather and his like family. She's just like, she becomes kind of like a mother in a way to a lot of the characters where she's like helping them just by being herself. And it's really cute. Because not gonna lie, a lot of them just need somebody to like be nice to them. Just somebody to be there for them. And that's what she is accidentally. Toru's the friend we all deserve for real. She's so sweet. Toru's so sweet. This morning, me and my maid Discord did a watch along of the 1998 anime Karekano. Is in her circumstances. And now we want to do Fruits Basket next. Do Fruits Basket. So good. Have you ever seen Shaman King? I think they remade that one as well. I've never seen, I don't know what that is. But no, I've not seen it. I think I'm selective with the anime that I watch now. I remember back in my prime when I first discovered anime, which I didn't watch anime from Toonami or anything because I didn't watch like Adult Swim growing up. So I didn't know so I didn't really watch Toonami whenever that happened. But when we had like Netflix for the first time and stuff, that's when I like saw anime, I guess, because like I'm just like, because I like cartoons, so I saw like these and I'm like, oh, you know, and that's how I kind of got into it. But back then there was like so much to watch, you know? There was such like a good assortment to watch when I was watching it, since I started kind of later. And I didn't watch stuff like Naruto or anything. That didn't interest me. Obviously, like Fruits Basket was like the first one I watched, so Fruits Basket, Soul Eater, and these were all on Netflix. Netflix had like Sergeant Frog, which I really loved, but they only had like season 3 of it, and I didn't know for the longest time. So I've only seen like season 3 of an anime. But it's one of those anime where you really don't need the context of the other seasons to just hop on in. It's one of those, you know? Death Note. Just like a bunch of like banger, like early anime. And then afterwards, like after that era, I just became kind of more selective, especially when I started watching more like sports anime and stuff, and just kind of getting more and more selective, like finding out what niche I do like. If you like Soul Eater, have you read the manga for Fire Force? No. I know it's in like kind of the same universe as Soul Eater though, because I've seen it. I picked up the manga once back in 2019 when I was at like the bookstore, and I was just appreciating it for the art. I was just like, wow, what cool art. But I couldn't get into it. I tried watching an episode, but I couldn't get into it. I'm not into shonen, to be honest. They're in the same world? Yeah, I believe... Why can't I remember her name? Why can't I remember her name? Main character's father, isn't it? The ending for Fire Force might be the greatest ending I've ever read. It blew my mind and made me realize how amazing of an author they are.
That sounds really cool.
Man, if only I just didn't want to watch or read it. It's alright. I'll stick to my little personalized bubble and just like appreciate that other people really like it. I'm so like... I don't know. The last anime I watched was Dungeon Meshi. And I finally like, I was like a few episodes behind. But before I went to like Ren Fair, like not last week, I think the week before I went to Ren Fair and cosplayed freaking Senshi, I like the night before I finished up the anime, I was just like, this is so good, can't wait for season 2. Which, you know, but that's all I've really watched so far, like anime wise. Aside from BL anime, but that's like 12 episodes, and like, you know, like that BL anime I will always go back to because that is my bread and butter. I watch it, I'm like, look at these guys get together, let's go, beep bada boop bop, you know, like that's my mind brun, like that's my brain nummy like anime to watch. It's BL anime. I'm like, ooh, there's a new BL anime this season, I shall sit down and watch. So simple. Just Mystery is incredible. I hope they finish it out in anime form because it was a bacon lettuce anime. Yeah, bacon lettuce anime is my favorite. Raw. Hello, Zuka. Shoot. I like how it ended, and they already have season 2 being in the works. So yippee! I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Mappa at the moment though, because I think it's Mappa that's working on it. Stick to your things. It's easy to find spoilers if you're ever interested. I do that when I'm too lazy to watch a movie. Oh my gosh. So Ash wasn't allowed to curse in their house, but they could watch BL. I'm not watching BL on like I don't watch my anime on the main screen. I watch like, when I watch like anime and stuff, depending on what it is, like most of the time I'm watching that like either at the dead of night if I'm watching it on the TV, which I don't, or like on my phone I'm watching it. I'm not gonna, no. I think my like parents would actually kill me. I think my parents would actually kill me if they came down and just see 2 guys just kissing on the screen like, you know, like what the I am not about to have that. Secret Dead of Night BL viewing hour. That's if I'm up late enough, but usually I just watch it on my phone because I have like, well, I used to have Crunchyroll on my phone where I just watch it on my phone. I watch a lot of just like stuff on my phone. When it comes to like watching stuff on like my PC, because I don't really use the TV anymore. I just watch everything on my PC. I'm more so just watching like movies and stuff. I watched Evangelion on the main screen. I was grounded for 3 weeks. You know what? I also watched Evangelion on the main screen. But that's because I was watching it with my sister. That's different. So I think we just watched it in the TV of our room. Wait, that wasn't a question. I'm pretty sure I asked this last Q&A, but how does your family react to you being a streamer? I think you said they were okay. Yeah. This is it. They hear me all the time. As long as I still take out like sided when I need to, obviously, which is why I do my dog breaks. As long as and like I may be like loud and stuff, but I don't do it at like a late time of night. I do it when I come home. They're just kind of chill with it. They think it's pretty cool. My mom subscribed to my YouTube channel, by the way. So she sees my stuff pop up. So if she sees like a video, she sometimes watches it and then tells me, and I forget that fact a lot sometimes, and I hate it. So yeah, they're kind of supportive. When they saw that like I was like gaining traction, they were like, oh my god. Welcome, Mom. Yeah. I know that my sister thinks it's cringe, but my sister's in like the background in every like almost every stream. She's not in the room right now though. I think she's hanging out with my mom downstairs. But yeah, they're kind of just used to it at this point since it's been 3 years. I know when I first started, it was like a bit like to like I had to like really reel it in, like don't say my real name when I'm streaming. Please let me know you are coming into the room so that I can mute. Like, you know, just random stuff so that they can get it. Like, because at first they were just like, you know, you're not, you know, this is just like a little whatever, you know, you're not doing anything. But then when I started like making like money, they were just like, wait. Wait, you sent a question? I haven't looked at the questions in a while. Mappa is in the fire with the fandom. Oh, yeah. That is exactly why I'm like, oh, because I loved Yuri on Ice, okay? But it's not like I was one of the people. Like, I always thought like, okay, the movie is gonna come out at the very least. But when I saw the stuff that they did and like how it got canceled and stuff, and like them taking funds from the Yuri on Ice to fund other projects and stuff, that kind of just didn't sit right with me. And I love Dungeon Meshi, but you know? So I'm kind of like mad at Mappa a little bit at the moment. They're really good at like animating though, but still just kind of mad. Which game do you wish? Hold on. Which game do you wish that you had the desire to finish? It could be any kind of game. A game that I have that I wish I had a desire to finish. Wait. Wish I had the desire to finish. Final Fantasy 14 Online. Can Rat ask us questions? No. What am I gonna ask you guys? I wish I had like I'm gonna try. I'm trying. I re-got my sub recently on Final Fantasy 14. It was my addiction game for so long. The day. I ask everyone how their day is always, but at the beginning of the stream. Or like when they come in, like, how's your day? You know? But I wish I had like a drive back then more to finish Final Fantasy 14, or at least catch up to like the main story. Because I really like, from where I got too distracted in that game. Like, it's this game that I get heavily distracted in, and I like the social aspect more than like playing the game, even though the game is fun and I do like the story. But I got so warped up into like meeting people, role playing, just like you know, just like hanging out in the game more than just like playing the game, that I'm super far behind when I shouldn't be. And I wish I had the desire to just actually play it like a normal person, but I don't. And it's because of that social aspect. It's okay, one day I'll finish it. I just restarted the sub, so I want to like, because I restarted it, which took a lot to like get me to the point to restart the sub, by the way. That means I'm gonna have to like actually like play it more. Another game that I wish that I had the desire to finish. It's not that I have like no desire to play games. I actually really want to play on my 3DS again. But the thing is, I don't have the time to do it. The only time that I have to play these games are when I stream them. So a lot of the time, except for Fortnite. So a lot of the time in my free time, I'm not playing games except for Fortnite. Oh, I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence because I said except for Fortnite like twice in a row and that messed up my brain. What the frick? Oh yeah. But there's a lot of 3DS games I didn't get to finish that I would love to finish, but I also want to stream them. But I don't have a way to stream them really. And I'm like, I want to finish Fire Emblem Awakening because I didn't finish it, you know? But like I can't, like, I don't have the time to do it. The only time I have is now. My brain went somewhere else. Yeah, I said Fortnite too many times and my brain died. It's okay though. Play all the Kirby games. There are no bad games in that series. Kirby, that one Switch game, the first one that came out it's pretty bad. Fortnite, we love Fortnite. And I should know because I got that game from my sister. We tried playing it. It's a little too easy. My favorite Kirby game is Kirby Mass Attack. Also not mine, that's my sister's game. However, I would try to take it from her every so often. And by take it, I mean I would ask like, can I play your game? And she'd be like, no. But like there's a few instances that she did let me play. And I would play Kirby Mass Attack. It was really fun, I love it. I still love it. I could hear it vividly in my head. I played Kirby Return to Dreamland before. Once just playing it on my own, but I don't play much Kirby. Kirby's cute though, but like I don't go out of my way to play Kirby games, if that makes sense. At the moment, what I want to do is after Wind Waker, I'm gonna pause on the Zelda, like playing Zelda games series, just because like I didn't plan to start up like doing my thing where I was just playing a bunch of Zelda games. As much as I want to like play like Minish Cap next or something, teehee, I just want to like dial it back since I'm doing way too many series on the channel. Yeah. On average, how long does it take for you to put out a music video? It takes me 1 to 2 hours to record my stuff. It takes me just a little bit to draw the thing for it, and then it takes me 5 seconds to upload it on YouTube without editing or anything when I just do it just randomly. So it does not take me that long. However, if I'm doing like a duet or something, that takes longer because I have to wait for the other person, and then I wait for them to send me their stuff, and I have to physically like move like their files around to make it match up with the music, which just takes a long time. I have to like sing along with them, and I'm like, oh, you know. So that takes longer. I actually have like, there's a Stella cover that I need to either draw for or commission somebody to draw art for, because I wanted to commission someone at first, but at the same time I could just draw it myself, so I'm gonna draw it. So I have a Stella cover that's waiting to come out, but it's a duet that I didn't have mixed or anything because I love to save money and I could just put it out. And same, there is a duet that I have in the works, and by in the works it's already recorded, like my stuff, but that one I do really want. I might re-record it because I had an idea for like a way to like sing it differently, but it's a duet with like Walter from Suki Live. He's never really sang before, but it's a song I really wanted to do. That one's just taking a bit just because like I really want it to get either mixed or I want to re-record some stuff, but I just really, you know, I want that one to be mixed professionally, and that'll be like the first like professional like kind of mix on the channel, because everything is just me just putting it on like a audio kind of like on an audio app and just like slapping it together and not really like I just put it out there, you know. So that's how long it takes me on average. When it comes to like doing stuff, I tend to like to do things quickly, or else I will get distracted and never touch it again. I've become more and more distracted lately. And not lately, I mean ever since I started like streaming and stuff. I feel like I've gotten more like distracted as a person because I'm noticing like a lot more stuff. And I don't know what that is, because I know I don't have like ADHD or something. That has never been an issue. But lately I've just been like kind of just like forgetting random things. Or getting distracted and like losing like my place. Like you saw earlier, the Fortnite thing messing my brain up. So like, I try to, when I get like commissions and stuff, I try to do it day of. If I don't, then it takes me longer than usual to do it because I'll just like get distracted too easily. And then I'm like, no, I want to get it out because I want it to like come out at a good time. What game do you think is really underrated and needs more love? I gotta think about that because usually the games that I play are all just kind of normal. Like everyone already plays them and loves them, if that makes sense. So I have to think about it. Let me look at my Steam. Maybe they'll jog my memory. Is there anything in my Steam that I've played that I feel like more people should play? Ugh. Not that, not that. This one's already a classic, so I can't say that. No, I feel like everything I play is like already like fan favorites of people, so I can't really say anything. You need to let go. What the frig? Or maybe it's Cube World. Nah, JK. What the heck is Cube World? What kind of indie game do you wish there were more of? Indie game? Ooh, there's more questions to answer too. Okay. Personally, I need a game that feels like Earthbound, if that makes sense. If you've ever played Earthbound, then you know. I want another game to have like that feeling. I meant to say indie games, fair. I don't know, indie game wise, all I want is for Toby Fox to release the next chapter of this game. That's it. But for indie, more of indie game wise, I don't know. That's a hard question. I'm not that much of a gamer, guys. I game every day. I'm not that much of a gamer. Let's see. When looking back on starting your channel, what aspect would you do differently? For starters, I wouldn't make cringe cosplay like stuff and have the people in my class find out and make fun of me to the point where I deleted them. I will not try to. I used to watch a bunch of like cosplay skits and stuff back in the day, or, like people doing like, you know, stuff like in cosplay, like cosplayers, like Homestuck cosplayers playing Just Dance. Like I loved those type of videos back in the day, and I tried to make like something sort of like that. So what I would change is like having that idea. I would change that idea, make sure that I never have that idea so that I won't be on there, and so that my classmates next to me in my freaking intro to engineering class wouldn't decide to look up my channel and be like, oh my god, Ash, is this you? Did you do this? And I would be like, oh my goodness, ha ha ha, but I'm like dying inside, so I have to delete it. I would make sure that I get rid of that immediately and just stick to the comic dubs. Don't ever try like the cosplay skits again because you were cringe. What were you thinking? Did you cry? No, I didn't cry. I was just embarrassed. I cosplay as a Red Ranger from Morphin Power Rangers. It's different though. I was trying to do like a Valentine's Day skit as a Homestuck character, and that's why it was cringe. I do cosplay content now, but like actual cool stuff back then when I was younger. No, don't do it. Just stick to the comic dubs. That's all you need to do, Ash. Just do the comic dubs. Don't try to do anything else. That's all you need to do. That's it. Stardew Valley 2? We don't need a Stardew Valley 2. Stardew Valley is already good on its own. Too many games are trying to be a Stardew Valley. I need like a new game that's like not Stardew Valley. It's like its own thing where people will try to make stuff from it, you know? Which Homestuck character? You don't get to know. You do not get to know which Homestuck character I was doing that for. Earthbound Feeling games are like a real vibe. You maybe like Hylix. I don't know what that is, but fair enough. Cube World is an incredible indie game that exploded in popularity and then dev got weird and remade the entire game and now it's virtually unplayable. Dang, that sucks. What the frick? But your majesty, no. You don't get to know what freaking 14-year-old me was doing. No. Sometimes as kids you do just like really cringe stuff. You learn not to do it, but still. I'd rather not like say. Also, I asked that question thing to test it, but fair enough if you ignore my dumb question. Oh no. Oh no, I saw it, but I had to go. I'm like, the question thing, I have to go between the tabs. So like, it'll be like, okay, switch between questions and the chat. So I have to like say my thing, like read a question and then go back to the chat so I can chat as I'm like answering the question. Sorry. I didn't know I could send questions this way. What's your top 10 favorite numbers from 1 through 10? Mine go 10 to 9, 8. 10. Wait, 7, 9. Are you why did you type it like that? Okay, yours goes 2, 8, 10, 9, 7, 1, 3, 4, 6, and 5. You typed it in such a way that I could not. Oh my god. Number 5 is the best number. I mean, that's on you. You have 5 as your best number. Now what am I gonna say? Frick your number? I said this recently to a friend. My favorite number is the number 9 because I associate it with a bunch of like my life. In school, I was always number 9 because of where like because of like how we were set up like alphabet wise, so I was always in the middle, so I was just number 9 a lot. I had my bus number was like 59, so like 9, just like a bunch of like 9s and stuff. So 9s have always kind of just been prevalent, which is why like my tag on like YouTube was, I bet the Homestuck character was Nepeta. Okay, I'll say what the character was. It was Dave Strider. I've never cosplayed Nepeta. 9's a good number. I think it's lucky. I'm not sure. I just like the number 9. And that's my favorite. I don't have like a ranking of all the other numbers, but 9 is my favorite. Would I get to know the Homestuck character in private? Yeah. Not the dots! Stop judging me! The frick? Okay, the Homestuck characters I've cosplayed before are Dave, but not really. John Egbert. A lot of John Egbert. And Jane Crocker. And frick, Terezi. Wait, when did you cosplay as Dave? It was that old video I was talking about on the YouTube channel when I was answering that question. But I cosplayed. What do you mean, when did you cosplay as Dave? If you're talking, like in high school? No. It's like 14, so. But yeah. I had cosplay Dave, John Egbert, and Terezi and Jane Crocker. Cosplaying Dave seems cool. It was not cool when I did it. I want you to know that. That was also the first ever time I had a wig on. Like that was my first ever wig. My friend gave it to me like in like a cereal box, and I didn't know it was a cereal box. Like it was a gift from a friend, like a platinum blonde wig. So I used it. I'd cosplay as the guy falling down the stairs, bro. Last day starts with A, so I had stuff to do first every time in school. Dang, that sucks, haha. Makes you feel better. The one time I cosplayed was... No, I remember you saying that you did that. Everyone would have made fun of me. No. I vowed to never cosplay again. No! I didn't mind cosplaying the character. It was just the fact that like I made like a cringe like Valentine's Day video with it. Like I made a Valentine's skit video as Dave Strider. That is that is the cringe. We get a cereal box? Yeah. They gave it as a present to me for my like birthday or something, but they put it inside of a cereal box to trick me. But I didn't know there was a wig in there till later. You know? Like I didn't know I was gifted a wig. I thought that my friend just gave me like a box of whatever. The cringe is what makes it funny. No. Because when I was 16 in the class and my classmates found it, like my classmates that were around me in intro to engineering, frick, you know? So I just deleted it. Like I have some cringe stuff still on the channel, but at the very least, I deleted that one. Also, I just don't like, I was too new to like cosplaying, you know? I know how to cosplay now, but I was too new. What a time to be alive. Let's see.
Let me see if there's any more questions that you guys want to ask.
Nope. Well, frick me, I guess. Back to the live chat. At a certain point, this like music just starts melting into my brain. It's really fun, you know? Is there any kind of books or novels you would want to read one day? That's the fun question. That's the fun thing. I don't read books anymore, really. And manga don't count. Oh god, I said manga. What the frick? Manga doesn't count anymore. And besides, when I have physical manga, only of like the mangas that I've read already online, and I want to have as a collector kind of thingy. I don't really read them at all. Manga's a book. It does not count. I want like an actual book. I used to be a very avid reader growing up. Like I used to read a lot. I loved reading. I loved writing and I loved reading. I read so many books. Now I don't. Manga doesn't count to me. Because manga's way too easy to like read and finish in like 1 hour. Is I reading light novels or those not books too? That's different. That's a light novel. Manga's different. Manga I could read in 30 minutes. Light novel, it takes a bit more. It has to be like actually like words and stuff written and not just mostly like pictures. But I have a book that I grabbed like in my senior year of high school. Like I got it, it looked interesting, and I tried reading it. And it's something that I would like, but at that point in high school, it was during my senior year, and everything was just like fading. And I was just so tired constantly. Really good question. Where would you like to live after you get older? I've always said I wanted to settle down in like Seattle. That's not always said. I don't say it like in chat, but I've always wanted to live in like the Seattle area. That's like my dream place. If I was ever to like settle down somewhere, but also at the same time, if I don't want to be in America anymore, I'll go somewhere else. But if I'm still in America at that point, might as well, you know? Questions. You get go on a boat? What does that mean? You get go on a boat? What does that mean? Yeah, I get what you mean by able to start and finish in an hour, but I read a collection of short stories from famous authors and it took under an hour to read. I know what you kind of mean. Yeah, there's like it's different. Hello, Kira. Hi. Ash's famous line. Ending each stream talking about settling in Seattle. Classic. Yep. Could you, would you on a boat? What does that mean? Is there any advice you would give your younger self if you had the chance? No. I wouldn't give them any advice because then I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I don't want to give them a heads up. They gotta suffer through their events. They gotta suffer through their like canon events and stuff. Because it makes me, like, if I didn't do the things that I did when I was younger, then I wouldn't have learned the things that I needed to learn as I'm older. That's why I wouldn't give them advice. I mean, I'm not saying like frick my younger self, like you get to suffer the things that you did growing up. But at the same time, like it made me like be the person that I am today. And I wouldn't want to give them advice on that. I want to let them play it out and figure it out firsthand for their own. Sorry. Have you ever been on a boat is what I meant. Oh, I've never been on a boat. Let's see. If you can go back in time to any place or moment in time, but you only get to shout one word, in which point would you go to? Who would you want around? And what would you shout? What the frick kind of question? I like how Joey's just like, good one, Zuni. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of question this is. I don't know. I'm not good at like those kind of questions. Those aren't questions that I'm good at answering at all. I stayed up all night writing that question. Well, frick, I'm not gonna answer it. What advice I would give to younger Onion? Congratulations. That's not advice. That's you congratulating. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Not just saying LOL after I denied it. I have nothing for that. Dang, Zuni, you spitting fire trying to ask those questions that, like, have to make me think longer than 2 seconds. What the frick? I got nothing. Again. Oh, I'd go back to ancient Rome, right in front of the emperor, and just shout, Poggers! Poggers! No. Okay, so, like, you don't mean in my life, you mean anytime? I still don't know. Why would I? Why? Just why? Yeah, anytime. Yeah, I got nothing for that. That's a little too out of my realm to like think of something that I would do. Because I don't think that's something I would do ever. I'm just be so real. I would never do something like that. Like, ooh, I can go at any place. What food would you rather eat for the rest of your life? Just that food alone? Oh, I'd go back to caveman times around a bunch of cavemen and just say television. They're not gonna understand you! Ash, what is the meaning of spaghetti? Pasta. Food would you rather eat for the rest of your life? I don't know. There's too much like food thing. I'm starting to get like really bad with my answers. Oh no. Because my brain is starting to be like, one food for the rest of your life? You need like a balanced like nutrition. Or if you go on a diet, then you're fricked. What non-sugary drink is your favorite? Frick, I love sugary drinks. Frick. And I can't even say like Diet Pepsi or something because freaking there's like technically sugar in that, or at least chemicals. If that's a valid answer, then I guess that. Yeah, I don't know what food I would eat for the rest of my life. We'll have to go to the judges for the answer. It is invalid. What did I say? I don't even remember what I just said 5 seconds ago. Non-sugar. Oh yeah, the Diet Pepsi thing. Yeah, because I don't like it's sweet, but I know there's no sugar in it technically, but I think there is. But I know it's just chemicals. And I don't want to say water because I'm be so real. I don't drink that much water. Diet Pepsi. I know. Let's see. Water's top tier drinks. It depends. All water tastes different. And like I have my spells of drinking a bunch of water, but that's called dehydration spells. I don't like go out of my way to like drink it that much. I know you've been asked this a lot of times. What's the best advice you can give to someone who wants to start VTubing or streaming? You're right. That is a question I get asked a lot. Too much. My best advice for anyone that's like scrolling through and wants to become a VTuber and be cringe apparently. My best advice is to literally just start doing it. You don't have to shell a lot of money to be a VTuber. I know I certainly kinda didn't. By kinda, I mean like I did get this model, but I could have the money for it. I had the money for it, and it was only like not that much. However, while I was waiting for it to like start, I drew a PNG and was just a PNG tuber for like a few months because I didn't want to wait. I wanted to start right away, and I wanted to start like streaming and like getting the hang of it and playing games, which is something that like a lot of people just don't do. They think, well, I'm gonna wait until I have my VTuber model and then I'm gonna do a whole debut stream and it'll be fun. Who's gonna go to that debut stream? I want to say that now. Unless you're promoting yourself heavy on like different like social medias and stuff, and like you haven't streamed yet, unless you're promoting yourself heavy, a lot of people don't know how to promo themselves. I still don't know how to promo myself. So at the very least, when I didn't promote myself, I was at least getting the experience and like the community started by doing a PNG, so that when I did have like a little debut of having like my model and stuff, I had people there to watch it. You know how depressing it is to do like a debut, like have a model that's so pretty and stuff that you like spent a good penny on that you didn't need to, and like you do a debut stream and nobody's there? That like turns off a lot of people, and they're like, why am I even doing this? Because you didn't promote yourself. You didn't try doing anything. You didn't promote yourself. You didn't try at least trying to get like a little audience. You didn't ease your way into it. A lot of people are trying to like just do it, thinking like, I'm gonna become the next like person in VShojo. No! So yeah, just ease into it. See if you like it. Just always test it out. If you like it, then keep doing it. If you like how it's going and stuff, then invest into it because you know it's something you want to do. If you don't like it, then I don't know, don't like invest a lot of money into it for no reason, you know? If you want it to just be a hobby, then keep it as a hobby. Don't pay attention to numbers. A lot of people pay attention to numbers. And they're like, why am I doing so bad? Like, but like they say they want it as a hobby. Let's see. When did you first realize you're famous? I am not famous. That is your first mistake. I'm not famous, so I can't answer that question. To me, I'm still a very small VTuber. I'm very small. A lot of my peers from when I was streaming, when I started out, and when they were starting out, a lot of them raised way above me really quickly, and I stood like very small. And like, I've gotten better through the years, but I'm very still much like a small VTuber. You can't go up to a random like, okay, not like a random person on the street, but like, I don't think many people really know me at all. I don't have like a presence in the VTubing world where somebody random in it would know me. Yeah. So yes, I am not famous. I have 1,000 subscribers now. But like, that's not famous. That's just like, I have people watching me. Ask me, like, I will still always consider myself a very small streamer. Because I am. And I don't mind it. I mean, I'm slowly growing, but I'm doing that healthy grow. That's why I used a free model of free software. It's all webcam to do streaming. I have no money in it, but I might drop some Josh on a mic. Got any micro quotations? You know what's crazy? I just had a major deja vu where I was answering questions. I looked down at like, and I was looking and like, I looked down at like, my PC, saw a thing, looked up, saw that question, which I feel like I've answered before. It was weird. Microphone recommendations. When I first started out, I was using just a USB, like Amazon Basics mic that I got, obviously on Amazon, and it worked fine. I didn't add any filters or anything. It just like would make a lot of noise if I like moved it or like hit it and stuff, and it would be like a weird like kind of echo thing. But it was like a good mic for what it was, you know? And then right now I'm using the Shure SMB 7. I shelled out because I'm invested into it, and I only shelled out because I had the money to do it. But I really wanted a Go XLR and a Shure SMB because I knew like lots of bigger people have it. You don't need this. There's actually lots of alternatives and much cheaper stuff, because this is a $700 expensive mic. I just want to say that now. The mic I'm using, $700. And I probably don't use it to the full potential that it can be because I'm actually cringe at like audio and stuff. But you don't need to spend $700 on a mic. You can find like a really good mic and audio interface for way cheaper. How would you react if any of your coworkers came up to your work and say that they found your channel? I show my channel to my coworkers if they ask. I talk about streaming at work. They're all very chill. I feel very safe in my workplace, and they all know, like, as like a talking point, like when I meet somebody new at work or I'm training somebody, if they mention video games, then I'll mention like, oh, I'm a streamer, and you know, and like, you know, I'm not like afraid to talk about it at my current job. So like if they find the channel, I'll be like, yippee, or they ask like, hey, can I have your channel so I can check it out? I'll be like, yeah, here. Like, I'm not like, because I trust those people. My previous job, I would trust none of those people. I would never give them this. But this job, I like everyone there, so they get to know. Interview question number 8. If you get backlash, how would you handle it? Oh, backlash. Backlash. Good advice, thank you. Writes down buy $700 mic. Get out of here! Also, hello, Dylan. Hi. If you get backlash, how would you handle it? I don't know. If I get backlash for something I do, and like I don't think it's wrong, then it's just not somebody's cup of, like, it's just not their cup of tea. So like, I don't know. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna change the way I am unless it was like actually toxic. But we all know how I am, if that makes sense. If somebody starts like hating on me, I don't think I would care. I'm gonna be so real. Because that just goes over my head. I'm kind of focused on like how I am. And I think I'm like a pretty decent person, you know? What crimes have you committed? Okay, so, oh, right. Make sure you speak into the recorder I'm holding when you answer this. The first ever crime I have committed was when I was little. I was like 3 years old or something. We went to a Walmart and there was like this ring, like this random like probably like a Bratz ring or whatever, and like from my stroller, I don't think I was in a stroller, but like I just kind of like took it and just took it because I didn't know. And then we left the store and the thing didn't go off. And then I like showed my mom that I had this ring, and she was just like, "You didn't buy it, like you stole." And I was just like, "Oh no." And that's it. That's the first ever like crime I ever committed. Just like, I guess like little shoplifting of like a little Ashezi kid just taking it and not, you know, just having it. That's just a criminal. I know, criminal real. You know, I still have that ring somewhere. I don't know where. I don't even like rings. I hate wearing stuff on my hands. It was, I don't know why my parents let me keep it. I'll be so real, but I did the same thing with a pack of gum. My mom told me to go back and return it. I was maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, so that's like, that's like, you know, little baby crime. Now the next crime I committed is tax. No, I'm just kidding. You know those candy rings? You know those candy rings? What you called it? It wasn't a candy ring. It was like an actual ring that I got, like, you know, one to wear on your finger. Baby crime is a cool bad's name. Gonna write that one down on the list. Yeah, let's go! Baby crime. Let's see. Any more questiones? No more questiones? Go back. These are some interesting questions. I mean, now I'm getting like streamer related questions. Well, actually, no. We've been saying some like streamer YouTube related questions. If you were in a band, what would your band name be? If I was in a band, I'd call it Starlings. Like darling, but like stars. And it'd have that like theme. If you get to redo the whole streaming thing again, what would you change? I would change, I would interact more with like the people I was interacting with in the beginning, because I was so shy and in my shell that I didn't really interact with a lot of like cool people, and I regret it a lot because I could have made like really good friendships with them, but now they're like kind of untouchable in a way where like there's no way to really get in contact with them. So I regret not trying to interact more with others in the beginning of my streaming career. Now, for obvious reasons, I've been interacting with all of my friends, but that's because I have those regrets that like kind of stay in my heart, where I didn't try to like reach out more to people and like chat with them when we both were like kind of like mutuals or like were at each other's streams and stuff. That's a good name. Very marketable. Could see a toy line. It's just in the trollers. Oh my god. But that's the only thing I would change. If I were to redo it, like if I got like a do-over, went back, really Ash, yeah. Just be more interactive with everyone. We're all kind of like a bunch of nerds. We're all like introverts. So we all don't really like interact with each other unless they're the extroverted type. So I guess I would like make myself, well, I'm only I'm not extroverted. I'm introverted. But I'm only more so like sociable now because I got used to like streaming and like talking to people constantly now. I was also fearful of interacting with others. I was very quiet. In high school, I was more of like a background character. I only talked to like my 2 friends, and one of them freaking graduated early. I was just always by myself, and I didn't really try to like talk to other people. I always just went to school, did my work, and then like went home. I just did not interact with anyone, and I don't know why. I can't tell you. But I was always very alone. You think younger teenage Ash would have watched these streams? No. Younger teenage Ash didn't even know what VTubers were. VTubers started like up around like 2017, and in one of my first group chats, one of my friends had watched like He's Not I and would send like videos and stuff. Teenage Ash never watched those videos. Teenage Ash was just like, oh, anime girl, and went about their day. Teenage Ash would not understand what VTuber concepts were until Teenage Ash found out about them in 2021 or 2020. Didn't make my first friend until college. Oh my gosh. I mean, I had like my little friend group like growing up, but like that was like that tight-knit friend group kind of like I made these friends like in elementary school, and like in middle school we had like a little like kind of group posse, stood together all the time. High school we got kind of separated, different classes and stuff, and like I wasn't allowed to hang out with people after school. Like my family didn't let me do that. They were very overprotective. So the only time I could see these people was during school. And because I wasn't allowed to hang out with people outside of school, I was just always kind of like alone. Surprised they were still friends with me, I'm not gonna lie. If I got invited to a person's birthday party, my parents would like drive me to the birthday party, I give them their gift, and then I leave. That was often how it was when I was growing up. From my friends. Like at first they didn't let me go to the birthday party. At a certain point they let me like go over and like drop off a gift and leave. That's what the heck. Yeah, that's a little Hashezi lore. A little lore drop. If you wonder why I'm bad at socializing, there's a reason. If I got invited, I wanted to go to the party so bad. I always begged my parents. Like, I am kind of a sociable person, but I just wasn't alone. And it made me sad. I wasn't allowed to go to like sleepovers or anything. I was surprised when my parents started letting my best friends of many years start like hanging out at the house just for like a little while when I was like way older. That's kind of, maybe that's why I am the way that I am today. Recluse. Let's see if there's any other questions. There's none. Yippee! Need another sip of mush. I'm almost out of this soda. No. Where question? There's nobody typing me. Do you like pennies or dimes more? Dimes, because if I find a dime on the ground, I'm like, oh, that's super good luck. If I find a penny on the ground, I'm like, ooh, good luck. But if it's a dime on the ground, I'm like, oh, you know. There's like a little questions thing if you're watching it on like, if you're watching the stream on desktop instead of on the phone, there's like a little questions area. You can ask questions, which is where you can drop some stuff. Or you can just ask it to me in the chat. Like, I'll read it. It's right there. What is your favorite shade of teal? I don't have a favorite shade of teal. I just like teal in general. My whole room's full of it. I just have a bunch of teal. Teal's already technically a shade. Let's be real here. What time is it? Oh, okay. Actually, this would be a good stopping point. All right. We've been live for about like 2 hours, I think. Because it's already... Well, I say about, because I know I started stream a little bit later because I was still setting up. But I think this is a good stopping point. I'm gonna make my schedule for next week. I might be streaming only 5 days next week. I don't know. But like after this week just being so full of stuff, I kind of just want like a little break real, and I haven't been able to have like a real little break, and I'm like really tired. But we'll see. And I always say 5, and it might be 6. We'll see, just because like there's a collab that I might have or might not have. It just depends on the person. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for coming. I hope you liked. I hope I answered your burning questions, LMAO. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good wherever you are. I'm out. Goodbye.